Hi, Melanie. It is great to meet you. I think it's fantastic that you've been able to incorporate your love of art and design in your engineering job as well. What do you love most about your job?
So what I love the most about my job is really the fact that it keeps challenging me, It's having the opportunity to work on different medical challenges, but it's also the fact that the environment is very dynamic. So for each challenge, I will gain new knowledge and I will also work with new people. So I work with clinicians, but I also work with designers, I work with teachers. So it changes for every project. So that's really what keeps it very interesting for me.
Is that why you chose engineering as a career path then, that sort of challenge mentality?
So it was the challenge mentality, but it was also the fact that I saw engineering as that science at the interface of other sciences, if you want. And because I like very different fields of engineering, I thought that would work quite well for me. And just to give an example, with my process engineering degree, I had the opportunity to work in very different fields, from renewable energies to water treatment and now medical sciences. So yeah, I would definitely do it all over again.
Great. Well, as you know, the IET, we're celebrating our 150th anniversary year. So it's a really special year, I think. And we're celebrating difference makers, and you are an amazing difference maker. And we're celebrating them from all over the world as well. Is there a difference maker out there that inspired you, either when you were younger or inspires you now?
It has to be my mom. And I'm not just saying that because she's watching, but she's not working in a STEM subject. But I grew up in an environment where I was given the freedom to explore what I wanted to be, without judgment or what I could or could not do, and with a lot of support. And, I think parents are key influencers when it comes to what a child is going to consider for a career. So that made such a massive difference for me. So yeah. Thank you very much, Mom.
That is lovely. Yeah. And it's so important, isn't it, that parents, teachers, people who are influencers when we're very young really do inspire us as well. And like you say, they don't have to come from the STEM side of things, do they?
Absolutely. Absolutely agree with that.
And, part of what we want to do generally in the IET, but definitely in our 150th year is inspire that next generation and make sure we've got some amazing engineers working on the amazing challenges that we've got throughout the world as well. What would you say to someone who is maybe thinking about starting a career in STEM?
So what I would say is that from my own experience, a career in STEM is extremely fulfilling because it is about better understanding the world that we live in, but also how to act on it. And my advice would be to try to gain, as many experiences as possible with people working in STEM, because it's not only about the job description, it's also about the environment that is going to work for us. And, it might take a couple of tests before we figure out what works for us, and that's absolutely fine. So the sooner we can start that exploration work, the better, I would say.
How would you describe engineering to maybe someone in primary school?
So I would say that engineering is about using science and technologies to solve challenges, to make people's life better, really. And we are surrounded by engineering, even if we don't realize it. It's from bridges to makeup, it's everywhere.
How important is it, do you think, that as engineers, we do go out and help inspire the next generation, so we do get the children who see the spark?
It is essential. So diversity is just, so important for the survival of the field. We see diversity everywhere in nature, right? Well, we need the same thing for engineering. That's what makes it work. Mm-hmm. And, the brain is really good at making associations between words. And we know that, words related to science can tend to be more associated with, for example, male figures. So if we want to work on those unconscious biases, there is no other choice. We need to increase visibility.
Good. And it shouldn't just be like a byproduct, should it? Or something we do if we've got a bit of time. It should be absolutely part of our role, I think.
It should be embedded. Yeah, it's the role of everyone, because you never know what kind of impact, even unconsciously, that can have on someone, just the fact that they saw you. So absolutely.
Yeah, great. Well, it's lovely talking to you, Melanie. You are without a doubt an amazing difference maker. Best of luck. Huge congratulations for becoming a finalist, and best of luck to you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.